This isn't just a bike ride through autumn leaves. This is a race. A beautiful, frantic, desperate race against the dying of the light. Here in Stockholm, the sun doesn't just set in October, it collapses. It falls out of the sky, and you can almost hear the soft thud as the world goes from gold to gray in a heartbeat. Just a few months ago, summer was infinite. The sun was a loyal friend that never left, hanging in the sky past 10 at night, painting everything in this impossible, ethereal glow. We lived outside. We swam in water that was probably too cold, grilled food until it was charred, and believed, truly believed, that the green and the light would last forever. But it never does. Sweden always keeps its promises, and the promise of winter is the most certain of all. So this is what we do. We don't mourn, not yet. We prepare. And this is part of the preparation. This frantic chase through the park, tires whispering and crunching over a carpet of fire. Every leaf is a memory of a summer day, the brilliant yellows, the deep reds, the burnt oranges. It's nature's final spectacular firework show before the long, quiet sleep. You can feel it in the air, can't you? It's not just cold, it's crisp, sharp. It smells of damp earth, of decay that promises rebirth, and something else, something clean and pure, like the first breath of the coming snow. This is the scent of transition. We ride fast because we have to. We're trying to soak it all in. We're trying to absorb every last drop of this golden light through our skin, storing it up in our bones for the months of darkness ahead. It's a primal, unspoken ritual here. Every Swede knows this feeling. It's the urgency to be outside, to feel the wind on your face one more time, to hear that satisfying rustle of leaves that sounds like applause for the season that was. Look at the trees. They're letting go. They're not clinging to their leaves. They're releasing them in a final, glorious surrender. There's a lesson in that, isn't there? To know when to let go. To understand that every ending is just setting the stage for a new beginning. We pass the apartment buildings and you see the lights starting to flicker on inside, one by one. Little squares of gold and orange against the deep blue of the twilight sky. Each one is a beacon of warmth, a little pocket of mice. That's the Swedish secret weapon against the dark. It's a word that doesn't quite translate. Coziness is too simple. It's a feeling, a state of being. It's the warmth of a candle, the comfort of a wool blanket, the steam rising from a cup of hot coffee, the sound of quiet conversation with someone you love. And you can't have mice without the contrast. You can't appreciate that inner glow until you know the deep, profound cold outside. So this ride, this final dance with autumn, isn't just about saying goodbye to the light. It's about getting ready to welcome the warmth in a different way. It's the last exhale of a very public outdoor joy before we take our first inhale of a private indoor peace. The path changes now. The soft leaf-strewn trail gives way to the harder asphalt of the city's bike lanes. The sounds change too. The rustling gives way to the smooth hum of the tires, the distant rumble of traffic, the sounds of a city settling in for the evening. But the color is still there, clinging to the edges of the path, a reminder of the wildness we just left behind. You see people on their own journeys, a cyclist in a bright vest, a solitary figure against the fading light, a couple walking their dog, their breath misting in the air. We are all on the same pilgrimage, moving from one season of life to the next. The sky is a masterpiece of bruises now, purples and deep blues with a final defiant slash of orange on the horizon. It's painfully beautiful. The kind of beauty that makes your chest ache a little. It's the feeling of time moving, of being a small part of this massive, incredible cycle of death and rebirth. We're not fighting the darkness. We're leaning into it. We're accepting it. Because we know what it brings. It brings stillness. It brings reflection. It forces us to slow down, to gather close, to find light not from the sun, but from each other. From the glow of our homes and the warmth of our friendships. This is the great paradox of the North. We crave the endless summer sun with every fiber of our being, but it is the coming of the winter dark that truly defines us. It's what taught us the art of fika, the necessity of a perfectly placed candle, the profound joy of a shared meal in a warm kitchen while the wind howls outside. Every crunch of these leaves under my wheels is a reminder. Remember the sun, remember the warmth, carry it with you. Because soon, this world of color will be a monochrome sketch of white snow and black branches against a gray sky, and it will be beautiful in its own stark, quiet way. But for now, for this one last ride, we drink in the color. We breathe in the crisp air. We feel the speed and the cold and the magnificent, fleeting beauty of it all. This isn't an ending, it's a turning point. It's the moment the world holds its breath, just before the first snowflake falls. It's the quiet promise that after the sleep, the light will eventually return. It always does. The buildings are taller now, their colors more vibrant, a man-made answer to nature's fading palette. Red, yellow, green, they stand like stoic sentinels watching the day close. The windows are all lit now. Inside, life is happening. Dinners are being made. Stories are being told. People are coming home. And that's what this ride is, really. It's the long way home, a final tour through the world that was, before stepping into the world that will be. It's a conscious act of memory making, because in the deepest dark of January, when the sun is just a rumor, you'll close your eyes and you'll remember this. You'll remember the specific shade of red on that one maple leaf. You'll remember the sound of 1,000 leaves taking flight in a gust of wind. You'll remember the feeling of movement, of freedom, of racing the sunset, and feeling completely, totally alive. That is the fuel for winter, not wood for the fire, but memories for the soul.